Welcome to our countdown of the worst transfers in history. Can you guess which transfers made the list? Let's find out. Our list begins with Fernando Torres, a striker who was once one of the most feared goal scorers in the world. However, his transfer from Liverpool to Chelsea in 2011 for a fee of £50 million proved to be a major disappointment. While Torres had been a prolific goal scorer for Liverpool, scoring 65 goals in 102 appearances, his time at Chelsea was marked by a lack of goals and poor form. In 110 appearances for the club, he scored just 20 goals, a significant drop-off from his time at Liverpool. His minutes per goal rate was also much higher at Chelsea, with a goal coming every 549 minutes compared to a goal every 191 minutes at Liverpool. Torres still managed to win the Champions League and the Europa League with Chelsea, but his overall impact on the team was underwhelming. Next on our list is Andriy Shevchenko, a Ukrainian striker. He dominated goal scoring in the Italian football for a long time and went down in history of Italian football. However, his move from AC Milan to Chelsea in 2006 for a fee of £30 million did not go as planned. Shevchenko scored just 9 goals in 48 appearances for Chelsea, a significant drop-off from his time at AC Milan where he scored 127 goals in 208 appearances. His minutes per goal rate was also much higher at Chelsea, meaning he scores fewer goals. He scored a goal every 446 minutes compared to a goal every 162 minutes at AC Milan. Despite his struggles at Chelsea, Shevchenko did manage to win the FA Cup and the League Cup with the club. Number 8. Angel Di Maria. Angel Di Maria is an Argentine winger who was one of the most highly sought-after players in the world at the peak of his career. However, his transfer from Real Madrid to Manchester United in 2014 for a fee of £59.7 million went horribly wrong. Di Maria scored just 4 goals in 32 appearances for Manchester United. He was nowhere near his stat at Real Madrid where he scored 26 goals in 117 appearances. His minutes per goal rate at Manchester United was pretty sad, netting a goal every 798 minutes compared to a goal every 191 minutes at Real Madrid. During his time at Manchester United, Di Maria managed to win the FA Cup with the club, but was happily sold off afterwards. Number 7. Kostas Mitroglou. Kostas Mitroglou is a Greek striker that was once regarded as an intriguing upcoming young talent. His transfer from Olympiacos to Fulham in 2014 for a fee of £12 million in the nature of our countdown was a failure. Mitroglou made just 3 appearances for Fulham, failing to score a single goal. His minutes per goal rate was therefore an astounding 0, as he was unable to contribute to the team's attack at all. To make matters worse, Fulham ended up being relegated from the Premier League at the end of the season, making Mitroglou's time at the club an even bigger disappointment. Number 6. André Schürrle. André Schürrle is a German winger who was once considered one of the brightest young talents in the world. His transfer from Chelsea to Borussia Dortmund in 2016 for a fee of £24 million seemed a good move at the time. Schürrle scored just 5 goals in 42 appearances for Borussia Dortmund, a significant drop-off from his time at Chelsea where he scored 14 goals in 42 appearances. His minutes per goal rate was also much worse at Borussia Dortmund at 576 minutes compared to a goal every 205 minutes at Chelsea. Despite his struggles at Borussia Dortmund, Schürrle did manage to win the DFB Pokal with the club, but his overall impact on the team was underwhelming. Number 5. Robinho. The Brazilian winger was one of the most exciting talents in world football in a long time, but his crazy transfer from Real Madrid to Manchester City in 2008 for a fee of £32.5 million did not go as planned. Robinho scored just 14 goals in 41 appearances for Manchester City, a significant decrease to his time at Real Madrid where he scored 34 goals in 77 appearances. He managed a much better minute per goal ratio at Real Madrid where he scored a goal every 252 minutes compared to a goal every 454 minutes at Manchester City. Robinho, like many others on this list, managed to win the FA Cup with his club at the time. Number 4. Hernan Crespo. Hernan Crespo is an Argentine striker and one of the best goal scorers there were. His transfer from Inter Milan to Chelsea in 2003 for a fee of £16.8 million was an interesting one, to say the least. Crespo scored just 13 goals in 49 appearances for Chelsea, a significant drop-off from his time at Inter Milan where he scored 59 goals in 118 appearances. His minutes per goal rate was also much higher at Chelsea, with a goal scored every 446 minutes compared to a goal every 209 minutes at Inter Milan. Despite his struggles at Chelsea, Crespo did manage to win the Premier League and the League Cup with the club. Number 3. André Pierre Gignac. André Pierre Gignac is a French striker who was once one of the best goal scorers in Ligue 1. However, his transfer from Marseille to Tigers UANL in 2015 for £2.1 million flopped. Gignac scored just 19 goals in 65 appearances for Tigers UANL, a significant drop-off from his time at Marseille where he scored 96 goals in 228 appearances. His minutes per goal rate was also much higher at Tigers UANL, with a goal coming every 479 minutes compared to a goal every 222 minutes at Marseille. Gignac's struggles at Tigers UANL were disappointing, but he did manage to win the Liga MX with Tigers UANL, but his overall impact wasn't very visible. Number 2. Andriy Yarmolenko. Andriy Yarmolenko is a Ukrainian winger that played for Dynamo Kyiv. His transfer from Dynamo Kyiv to West Ham United in 2018 for a fee of £17.5 million took an interesting turn. Yarmolenko scored just 3 goals in 33 appearances for West Ham United, a significant drop-off from his time at Dynamo Kyiv where he scored 93 goals in 282 appearances. Yarmolenko at West Ham scored a goal every 891 minutes while scoring every 278 minutes at Dynamo Kyiv. This could be a sign the Premier League was too much for Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko's struggles at West Ham United were especially disappointing given the high transfer fee that the club paid to bring him in. Despite his struggles, Yarmolenko did manage to win the EFL Cup with West Ham United, but his overall impact on the team was underwhelming. And finally, coming in at number 1 on our list of the worst transfers in the world is Andy Carroll. Carroll is an English striker who was once considered one of the most promising young players in Britain. However, his transfer from Newcastle United to Liverpool in 2011 for a fee of £35 million did not go as planned. Carroll scored just 11 goals in 58 appearances for Liverpool, a significant drop-off from his time at Newcastle United where he scored 33 goals in 91 appearances. His minutes per goal rate was also much higher at Liverpool, with a goal coming every 618 minutes compared to a goal every 187 minutes at Newcastle United. Carroll's struggles at Liverpool were especially disappointing given the high transfer fee that the club paid to bring him in. Despite his struggles, Carroll did manage to win the League Cup with Liverpool, but his overall impact on the team was underwhelming. And there you have it, the 10 worst transfers in the world. It's clear that even the most highly sought-after players can struggle to adapt to new teams and environments, and it's important for clubs to be cautious when making big-money transfers. Do you know what the craziest transfers in football history are? If you are interested to find out and need to know, click here on the left and go to our last video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.